What is going on? My name is Mitch Maffey, your favorite red-headed realtor. If you clicked on today's video, obviously you are interested in learning more about Brighton, Colorado as a whole. Now this video is designed to provide you some more context, so as you are subscribed to the channel and watching more of our videos, you can always come back to this one to reference some of the areas and some of the things that we talk about, because as residents of Brighton, we sometimes forget that not everybody knows exactly where everything is that we're talking about. So today's video is going to provide you some more context. Now, on the topic of moving to Brighton, when it does come time for you to make that move, we'd love nothing more than the opportunity to help you out. Call us, text us, days, nights, weekends, whenever. We've got your back when moving to Brighton, Colorado. Now, let's dive into the video, a full-blown map tour of all things Brighton, Colorado.
All right, so first things first, let's talk about where Brighton actually is geographically. So the whole point of the video is to provide some more context for those of you that don't live in Colorado and are looking at relocating to Brighton, or live in Colorado and just aren't too familiar with Brighton and the immediate surrounding area. So let's start off with where it's actually located. Now, we've talked a ton that Brighton, Colorado is a northeastern suburb of Denver, Colorado. And as you can see on the map here, we are located about 25 or 30 minutes northeast of downtown Denver. So I'll show you, I'll zoom out again, even though we just zoomed in. So right here is Brighton. Right here is Denver. As you can see, it is a direct connect from the highway, making it a super convenient spot to live in if you do work or often spend time in Denver and are not looking to pay the premium that comes with Denver real estate. So let's break up Brighton even further here now. So we talk a lot about Brighton's location off of Highway 85, Highway 86, and the two main roads that run through Brighton, because everything in Brighton is going to be found off of one of these major roadways. So Highway 85 on the west side is the border of downtown Brighton and what we know as Brighton. Technically speaking, there are some parts of Thornton which do have Brighton addresses, but for the sake of this video, we're talking about Brighton proper. So as you can see right here, this line that is where my cursor is at is Highway 85. Again, that's the westernmost border of Brighton, comes all the way down here to where we see Henderson. So Henderson, this line right here, Highway 22, moving up into Brighton right here. Highway 7, this line right here, is going to be the northern main road that runs through Brighton, more commonly known as Bridge Street when you're in Brighton. The other one that runs through Brighton is Bromley. So we have Bridge to the north, Bromley to the south. All of your major amenities and anything you're going to be looking for or needing while you're in Brighton is going to be off of either Bridge, Bromley, Highway 85, or out here, Highway 76. So those are the main roads, again, as we reference those in other videos coming up. Remember, Bridge is to the north, Bromley is to the south, Highway 85 is to the west, Highway 76 to the east. So let's show you where the shopping centers are. If you're not familiar with Brighton, of course, one of the things you'll need to know is where you can go to buy groceries and buy clothes and stuff like that. So since we are kind of further east already, we'll start with the amenities out here. Now, right here is the Prairie Center Shopping Center. You hear us talk about this a lot because on the east side of Brighton, the newer side of Brighton, this is where all of your shopping is going to be. As you can see, we have Home Depot, PetSmart, Kohl's, Prairie Center Shopping Center as a whole. This is where your restaurants are going to be. We've got Freddy's, we've got Chick-fil-A, all of the major chains you could be looking for, with more being put in, like a Raising Cane's coming soon. Prairie Center Shopping Center is also where Target is going to be for those of you that shop at Target, need groceries. Right here we have Platte Valley Medical Center. This is the huge hospital that we talk about a lot in our videos. And then further up here, we get into Brighton Crossing, the neighborhood that if you watch our Brighton Crossing video, we talk about some of the neighborhood amenities. Right here off of Bridge Street is another grocery store for you. We have King Soopers right here. Now, that is the amenities and shopping on the east side of Brighton, but if we head back in to the west side of Brighton, the older side of Brighton, we have some more shopping. So located off of Bromley on the western side of Brighton, we have another King Soopers, another grocery store, a couple more restaurants, some gas stations, stuff like that. also, we have our Walmart right here. Now, this was the original big store that was put in long before Target ever moved in. Now, since we are on the western side of Brighton, I'll show you where downtown Brighton is. We talk a lot about downtown Brighton being the place to go for, your small businesses and supporting small family-owned businesses. That's what all of this is right here. Really, from 27th Ave all the way to Highway 85. This is going to be that older part of Brighton, that western part of Brighton, where all of your family-owned businesses are going to be. Main Street coming in here is a street that runs north-south off of Bridge and Bromley. This is where your formal downtown Brighton area is going to be off of Main Street. So this area right here. Now we've mentioned in other videos, this is where a lot of the older houses that have a lot of charm and are quite literally old. There's some houses that were built in the late 1800s still standing in this part of Brighton. Now, that's downtown Brighton. You can see right here. Next, we're going to be discussing where the schools are. For those of you that are moving here with school-aged children. Now, a lot of the newer subdivisions and newer developments have neighborhood schools, and there's a little too many of those to dive into this video. We'll talk about those more specifically in more in-depth videos down the road, so make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. Right here is going to be the first high school in Brighton. Brighton is served by Brighton High School, Eagle Ridge Academy, and Prairie View High School. Brighton High School is in the downtown Brighton area. It is on the older part of town. It is an older school. Right here is Benedict Park nearby the school. If you ever visit Benedict Park, you may recognize it from a couple of our videos. Now, Eagle Ridge Academy is a charter school that does have some very high ratings. They've done a lot to turn that school around in the past couple years, and it is more on the eastern side of Brighton. And I will take you to it right here. So right here is Eagle Ridge Academy. Like I said, Eagle Ridge is kind of on the eastern side. It's pretty centrally located right here. This is a charter school. This is a charter high school. Really good ratings as far as the turnaround process. And then all the way on the more southern side of Brighton, we do have Prairie View. It is off of 120th on the southern side of Brighton. And here it is. Brighton address, it is going to be the middle and high school out here. It does serve everybody in this area that's on this side of Brighton. So those are the schools. This is the big government building that you'll need for license plates and tags, everything like that. Also on the southeast side of Brighton. As we've mentioned in other videos, Brighton is the county seat of Adams County. So anything Adams County government related will be right here in Brighton. Now, last thing I wanted to go over on this map tour with you guys today is where is Bar Lake State Park? And if you're looking at the screen, you'll see it. We talk about Bar Lake a lot because it is a beautiful place to go and enjoy time outdoors and really see a whole bunch of different wildlife and really spend time in the great outdoors, since this is a state park. Now, Bar Lake State Park is absolutely huge, and as you can see, it is just across the highway from Prairie Center Shopping Center. So you can live on the eastern side and be within just a few minutes to a state park. Bar Lake State Park has a ton of things to do. As you can see right here where my cursor is, there is an archery range. And of course, you're free to walk and jog and take the dog for a walk around the majority of the lake. There are equestrian trails where you can get your horses out and ride your horses. And part of the lake you are able to boat on and fish in.
All right, hope that video helps out a ton, and of course you are more than welcome to come back to it whenever to reference to get some context as we put out new videos every single week. Once again, my name is Mitch Mahaffey, your favorite redhead realtor. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. We've got new videos coming at you guys every single week. And hey, when it does come time to buy or sell a home right here in Brighton, Colorado, feel free, give us a call or text. We make the transition super smooth. I'll see you guys next week.
Ooh.